What's going on, guys? Today's video is an introduction for the first walkthrough series that we'll be having on the TGKC Clan channel. It features the game called Afro Samurai, and it's currently being played on the Xbox 360. The game is also available for the PS3. So for this walkthrough, we'll be playing in the harder of the two modes of the game, which is the #1 headband mode. And for this, you gotta make sure that you don't carry over the skills if you want to get the achievements for completing the game in both difficulties. So make sure you don't carry over your skills. The game is a single player game that was developed by Bandai Games, and it's pretty much received ratings of 6 or 7 out of 10, which is essentially what I would rate the game, not more than a 7, and probably around a 6, 6.5. It's not that the game's bad, it's just that there are flaws with the game, and it's not like a 10 out of 10 game similar to what Halo 4 was or what GTA 5 was. Personally, for me, one of the major flaws of the game is the repetitiveness of the game. It seems like you're doing the same thing in every stage, which is just going around and killing some minions. Another thing that really pissed me off was, especially in this difficulty mode, the #1 headband mode, some of the bosses are retardedly hard to beat, and it takes like hours just to beat the boss. I think one thing that people need to be aware of while playing this game is there is no health bar in the game. You realize how much health you have by looking at Afro and seeing how much blood he's lost and how red he's turning. That's really the only way to tell how much health you have. So the more red he gets, it's the more blood he lost, and the less health he has. So he's about to die if he turns completely red. This has caused me to die many times. Since I don't know how much health I have exactly left, I mispredict how much I really have, and I think I have like 1 or 2 hits more left on me, but in reality, the next hit that gets me kills me. So make sure you're cautious with your health and try to predict it in the right amount. But the thing that makes up for these flaws in the game is the game's amazing soundtrack and the badass character set the game has, ranging from Afro's dead dad to a bunch of minor characters in each arc that continue to play a role throughout the story. So having played the game in both difficulties, I can say for sure that the #1 headband mode is a lot harder. Way harder than what I actually predicted it would be. It's gonna definitely piss you off like it did for me, and it will get you screaming and pissed about how impossible the game actually seems. However, the point of this walkthrough is to make the game a little easier for you. The maps are a little complicated at times, and you may end up running in circles if you don't know where you're actually going. Although you can use the D-pad on the controller and press down for directions, and Afro's dad is gonna pop up. Sometimes he actually doesn't feel like helping you out, and he'll tell you to go figure it out yourself. And for times like that, a walkthrough is really helpful in the game. There's also some of the bosses that you fight and you keep dying at, and if you don't know how to, like, the tricks to actually beat the bosses easier, then you might spend hours on a boss. So there is a trick that you can use against each boss that'll help you beat him faster, and knowing this, it's gonna help you out and make it a lot less frustrating when fighting bosses. Throughout this walkthrough, I will explain the correct ways of going through each stage, and I will be talking about the tips and tricks on how to beat the boss. In terms of the attacks though, Afro can use a weak slash with X and a heavy slash with Y, along with kicking by using B. You can do a bunch of combos with this by mixing up the buttons, but personally for me, my favorite combo is YYY, XXX, and then YYY again. The combo becomes very useful, especially when you're fighting one of the bosses, which you'll see later in the game. And it seems to take off the most damage when you're fighting even the smaller guys. There's also the focus mode that Afro can go into, and there's also over focus. You go into focus mode by holding onto the right trigger, and to get into over focus mode, you gotta do a ton of combos before you can actually go into over focus. But once you've done enough combos and are ready to go into over focus, you just press the right bumper. To get the highest score while in focus mode though, you hold your attack. So when you hold focus mode and when you're in focus mode, you hold either X or Y until the light reaches the end of the blade, then you release, and then that gives you the highest score. You can also slash more than one enemy when you're in focus mode, and this is something I didn't realize until playing through the game the second time. All you do is you move the left stick towards the direction where the other guys are, and it'll give you a preview with the white little line of how many you're slashing. But yeah, it ends up slashing more than one guy and killing more than one person. Although it's fun destroying random pots and other random shit, you don't actually get anything. Like, there's no secret drops or secret things that gives you health. It's just doing it for the fun of it. There's no real reason to do it. I just like doing it because the destruction is badass, especially in terms of this game. Let's face it, Afro destroys his family and friends over a headband, so why not destroy a few pots, right? One thing you gotta know is you gotta watch out for these little guys, especially if there's a ton of them all together. They seem easy when they're alone, but when they're all together, they gang up on you and it gets pretty fucking annoying, and a lot of them stab you in the back, literally. One of the main reasons why people actually play this game is for the 1000 gamer score. It's one of those games that actually helps you boost your gamer score because it is pretty simple. I would say that you can probably get the full 1000 gamer score by playing the game over twice, like once in the easier mode and once in the harder mode. And although you may miss a few, some people get most of them within just the 2 times after playing this game. In order to get all the achievements though, you need to collect 5 mementos from each stage. There's none in the Prelude stage, but there is in every other stage. And to make things easier, I've decided to just link the times of each memento in the description. So you can just click on the time and it'll direct you to where each memento is in each stage. So yeah, this way if you're looking for a certain memento, it'll be easier to find, and it makes sure that you don't miss any of the achievements in the game. If you're about to die and your body is all red, the way to recover full health is to look for a teddy bear throughout the map. The teddy bear will basically give you full health and get rid of the red glow around Afro. Generally, I recommend that if you are facing a lot of guys, you should go into over focus mode and just one-shot all of them. It's a lot easier. And if you're facing all those guys that are jumping all over the place, then you can probably just kick your way through them and just constantly do combos involving quick kicks. The last thing I want to know is, later on when you face this boss, figure 6, he gets pretty annoying. And there is an easy way to beat him, but it's still pretty hard. So yeah, just be aware of that. I hope you guys watch the rest of our walkthrough, and I hope it actually helps you out.
You need to rest.
Hey guys, please let us know in the comments section below what your first impression of Afro Samurai was or is, and also what you'd rate the game out of 10. To watch part 1 of the walkthrough for the first stage, please click the preview video. And lastly, please don't forget to like and share the video, along with subscribing to our channel to catch the rest of our walkthrough along with more gaming related videos. See you next time.